Hello everyone! Today we are going to read The Race in the Ganesha series by Giri Trading. The Race by Sripriya Sundararaman Siva. Printed and published by Giri Trading. First, they have a little explanation about Ganesha. Under where it says Umachi. Ganesha is a very friendly and loving god in Hindu mythology. Children all over the world love Ganesha because of his cute looks, quick wit, and humble, which means simple and not showing off, attitude. It is also said that anyone who prays to him before starting any task will be successful at it. This is because Ganesha helps us face all the obstacles, that means problems, and he helps us succeed in any endeavor, which means work or any task. A great sage called Maharishi Vyasa wrote stories of Ganesha to help us imbibe or learn his qualities. The following story is one of them. So, now on this page, the story begins. Shiva and Parvati lived with their two sons, Ganesha and Murugan, atop Mount Kailash in the Himalayas. Ganesha, the elder son, was wise, humble, and patient. Murugan, the younger one, was intelligent, energetic, and spontaneous. That means free-spirited and very active. The two brothers loved to play tag. In the West, tag is this game. It's a playground game that involves two or more players and they're chasing each other. And they run around, touch the other one, and they say, "Tag, you're it." And then the other one has to touch the other one with, "Tag, you're it." So they love to play tag and race each other in the snow. Sometimes they hurled snowballs at each other. In the Himalayas, it's very cold and snowy, so I bet you that's all there is to do. When they got tired, Parvati, their mom, gave them rice flakes and modakams. And it's a favorite food of Ganesha. You make it out of rice flour and jaggery and some shredded coconuts or some other type of sweet filling. And they had those to eat. In fact, that was their favorite food. Just like other little kids, they would sometimes get into occasional tiffs, fights or arguments. However, they loved and looked out for each other. This made Shiva and Parvati very proud of their sons. Look at them hugging over there. They love each other. One day, Ganesha and Murugan were playing with each other. Ganesha was trying to tag Murugan. "I'll get you this time," cried Ganesha as his little brother flew past him on his beautiful peacock. It was an amusing sight to see Ganesha's roly-poly tummy, jumbo ears, and elephant head wobble as he rode on his mouse, which he lovingly called Mushik. Suddenly the boys heard someone chanting, "Narayana, Narayana." Ganesha and Murugan knew there could be only one person who always repeated that name. It was their favorite sage, Narada. Narada was a great devotee, a disciple or follower of Lord Vishnu, who is also called Narayana. He was known to cause mischief sometimes, but he always did it for a good cause. Well, Narada's visit to Kailash at this time was no exception. It was no different from normal. "What brings you here, Narada?" asked Shiva. "I have come here to give you this," said Narada, as he gave a mango to Shiva. This mango is a special fruit, and anyone who eats it will get divine knowledge and wisdom. But it can be eaten by only one person, so no sharing. Why would Narada put that rule? We'll find out. As Shiva was thinking whom to give the fruit to, the two boys ran to their parents for the mango. Mango is called the king of fruits. It's delicious. That's why these two are fighting over it. "Father, I am the elder one, and hence I should get the mango," Ganesha exclaimed. "No, father," Murugan argued. "Elders must sacrifice for their younger siblings, brothers or sisters. Therefore, I should get the mango." Both of them seem to be right in their own ways, my lord, added Narada, stating the obvious, which everyone already knew or understood. This debate went on for a while. Shiva finally announced, "I will hold a race to go around the world. The one who goes around the world first will get the fruit." "That's a brilliant idea!" exclaimed Narada. Murugan was very thrilled. He got on his peacock and started his expedition, his journey or trip, immediately. He was confident, he was sure of himself, that his swift peacock would outrace Ganesha's mouse. In fact, he was so sure of winning that he even stopped at holy places in between to pray. Now here's Ganesha, looking like he doesn't really know what he's going to do. Ganesha, on the other hand, was a little disappointed. He knew he could not travel very far with his mushik. But, being wise, he also knew that any problem can be solved by focus, concentration, and determination, which is willpower to keep trying and never give up. He thought for some time. "This contest is seemingly not fair to me," he was thinking. "But I still need to think and come up with a plan to win," thought Ganesha. Sure enough, he got a wonderful idea. Ganesha walked up to his parents and told them to sit in the middle. Narada watched on, looking puzzled, confused. Ganesha then joined his hands in prayer and went around Shiva and Parvati 3 times. Ganesha then held out his hands, humbly saying, "I have come around the world not once but 3 times. Murugan is not back yet, so may I have the mango, please?" Shiva, Parvati, and Narada were startled. They were surprised. "How can you win without going around the world, Ganesha?" asked Narada. "My parents are the entire world to me, so going around my parents would be equivalent. It would be the same as going around the world," explained Ganesha. Shiva and Parvati were charmed by the wisdom and clever thinking of such a little boy. Ganesha's humility and quick wit helped him win the race. Shiva congratulated Ganesha and gave the mango to him. What's gonna happen when Murugan gets back? When Murugan returned, he was surprised to see that Ganesha got the fruit. Shiva, Parvati, and Narada told Murugan what happened. Murugan was a little upset at losing the contest. However, he later understood that his brother's victory, his success or winning, was well-deserved. On losing the race, Murugan decided that he would go to the hills in Parani to meditate, to think, and get some quiet time. Later on, Shiva and Parvati went to Parani and brought Murugan back home to Kailash. There is a beautiful Murugan temple in Parani in South India where little Murugan went to meditate. There are 6 main temples of Murugan in India called the Aarupadai Veedu, and this is one of them. And this is a really nice book because at the end, it has instructions on how to draw your own Ganesha, little by little. And you can practice this at home with a grown-up that you love. And it also is cool because at the end there's also something called a glossary. The glossary shows all these different types of information about things in the story that you may not have known. So it helps you understand the story better. Now this was The Race by Sripriya, Sundararaman, Shiva, and published by Giri Trading. I hope you had fun. See you next time.